everyone. Welcome to a delayed Saturday noon live with Tara. As always, did not want to miss it, but a hectic morning, as I'm sure many of you have too. But as always, it's usually between 12 and 1, so this is a little later than usual. But wanted to touch base, say hi. Also, to let you know, all this time we've been doing Saturday noon live with Tara um, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram. But from now, I'm going to be doing this only on Instagram. And for YouTube, you may have noticed we're doing a lot more content, a little bit more structured, putting out a lot of shorts and stuff like that. And so far, everything I've done has just come from my heart. And there's not been that much strategy or anything involved. But I now realize that YouTube, of course, my Tara Sharma Show YouTube channel with close to 15 million views all organically is honestly a big asset for me. And I need to be a bit more strategic with the content I put out on there. So please watch this space. We'll be doing new stuff, new content. So far, you guys, I've been creating and producing my show, the Tara Sharma Show, and it's been sitting on platforms like Star World, Colors, and always the YouTube channel too, the Tara Sharma Show YouTube channel. But now I'm going to put more and more emphasis on our YouTube channel. So please, guys, subscribe. Would love to have you all interact there too, and we'll do a lot more fun stuff on YouTube. There's a special shout out for people like Pakiraju and various other people, Oja, Dilip on YouTube, who've always interacted. It's not like I'm not going to ever do lives, but I won't do these as regularly on in YouTube because I think, I've just been given the advice that that's not something that one does too much of on YouTube. So great to have all of you here. And on Insta, we'll stick with what we do, which is going live with 3 people randomly selected. Also, just a little note to say it was Children's Day. To me, every day is Children's Day and everyone's day, as cliched as that sounds. But I did put up some posts on that. Also, it's Child Safety Week. And Arpan, which is a wonderful NGO that does a lot of work on child sex abuse awareness, is putting out a bunch of videos on the topic. We've done episodes on our show on that, especially for parents with young kids to know when to talk about good touch, bad touch, when to talk and address, safety aspects. And it's actually never too early. So if you feel, oh my God, I can't talk about this with my kid, you're wrong. Even at a very young age, and I've, over the years consulted many experts, psychiatrists, child behavioral experts, spoken to the NGOs that work in this space, that actually talking to kids in an age appropriate way about what's right and what's wrong, and to always speak up if something's making them feel uncomfortable is just absolutely imperative. And I think that runs through in life too. Over the last year, I think I've learned a lot of lessons for various reasons. And I've grown up a lot emotionally, I feel. For various reasons, I've realized, in life, it is really important to stand for something, to stand up for what you believe in. And sometimes, if that annoys people, that's okay, as long as you know you're being true to yourself, being honest, speaking from the heart, of course trying not to hurt anyone, but don't give in on and you know give up standing for what you believe in. I think it's really important to to stand up for what you believe in. Okay, so on that note, let's go live with 3 people randomly selected. Love the painting in the back. Aditya saying this is Rupak's study space. And before Rupak started his company Bang Bang, and before he did his MBA at INSEAD and all that, he actually, of course, he was in advertising and all that, but he also was a DJ at one point. So that's I think sort of inspirational from there. We all need to be aware of uncomfortable situations and taking a stand. Absolutely, Hira, totally. And in life, there are certain things that you learn as you get older. I think it depends, of course, on what you've been exposed to when you're younger. But if you've quite honestly been mainly surrounded by straightforward people who you understand, and you often don't learn these things till you come face to face with people who may not be like that, and then learning to navigate all that. Hi Sabi, hi Hamza. Okay, so I'm going to go live with three people randomly selected, and ask me whatever you want, and then I'll let you guys get on. It's a Saturday. I'm sure everyone's got lots to do and really busy. I have to rush because guys, Mumbai City team has a football match as well. And Teach for India turns 15, so I will be attending their performance. And Art Mumbai is also on. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, thank you. What are you doing today, Rushali?
No, actually, how are you?
Fine, thank you. I'm fine. We are all fine, thank you. And what is your plan for today?
Today I have my friend's reception function at night. They are good.
Oh, very nice.
Night.
Oh, very nice.
And how are you? And how is your family?
All good, thank you so much. And remind me, where are you calling from?
I am from Karnataka.
Yes.
They
Yes.
And you're from Punjab, no?
I'm half Punjabi and half English, but we live in Bombay. So I'm quite a.
Your skin is very glowing and you look very much young.
Thank you so much. But my kids are now actually very big. Older one is 15, and I think he's almost 6 foot, and younger one is 13. So time flies. But thank you for saying that. And thank you for always being on the live and being so encouraging. And have a wonderful evening at the reception. Thank you for joining. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
So, two more people, if you'd like to join in the live, please feel free to send in your request. Saksham says, welcome back, ma'am, after a wonderful Goa trip. Yes, it was lovely. I did put up a reel. It was actually a collaboration with the Heritage Goa Village Resort, and it was really lovely. Guitri, who runs it, is really lovely. How are you doing? I am Harry said, we're fine, Touchwood. I hope you are too. So, two more people, and then I'll let everyone get on with their day. Yes, politely standing up for what you believe in, I really do believe is important. And hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm Rahul.
Yes, Rahul, how are you?
कैसे हैं आप?
बिल्कुल ठीक, आप कैसे हैं?
हेलो.
हाँ जी, आप कहाँ से बोल रहे हैं?
मैंने आपकी मैं तो घर से ही मैं देख पा रहा हूँ घर से बोले.
घर कहाँ पे?
मतलब साउंड हो रहा था नहीं. तो मेरा घर कलकत्ता में.
कोलकाता. हाँ हाँ, मुझे याद है, बट फिर भी बहुत सारे लोग आते रहते हैं, तो कहाँ, कलकत्ता में? अच्छा अच्छा.
जो एयरपोर्ट जो साइड है ना, एयरपोर्ट
कलकत्ता है.
रूबी के जो साइड है.
हाँ हाँ.
रूबी का जो साइड है वहाँ पे मैं रहता हूँ.
अच्छा अच्छा. और अब क्या करते हैं?
अभी तो मैं अभी बैठा हूँ. कल मैंने जो फाइटर का जो विलेन है मैं कल वो उनसे मिला, वो कलकत्ता है.
हाँ. अच्छा. हाँ हाँ, आप कह रहे थे कि आप पिक्चर बनाने वाले हैं, मुझे याद है. हाँ हाँ हाँ. वेरी गुड. फॉलो योर ड्रीम्स. और मैं आपकी मतलब फोटो देखे थे, मतलब गोवा ट्रिप बहुत अच्छी लगी था. थैंक यू, शुक्रिया. थैंक यू सो मच. और मुझे भी मतलब टूर में जाना था, तो बाय चांस मतलब कैंसिल करना पड़ा, नहीं जा पाया. तो मैं 2025 को मैं केरला जाने वाला. केरला. वेरी नाइस. बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा. और आपका हेयर स्टाइल जो है काफी इंटरेस्टिंग हेयर स्टाइल है. आपका बाल ऐसे खड़ा है. वो जेल के साथ करते हैं या कैसे करते हैं? मेरे बाबा भी, मेरा बड़ा बाबा भी ऐसे ऊपर करता है. जेल. हाँ. कूल स्टाइल. ओके. ठीक है. सो थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. ठीक रहना, सेफ रहना. गुड लक. ओके. हाँ हाँ जी. बोले अगर आप कलकत्ता कभी भी आएंगे तो मतलब मुझे इनवाइट कीजिएगा. ओके, अगर मैं
कोलकाता
आऊंगी
कभी आएंगे।
ठीक है,
हाँ,
ठीक है,
हाँ,
थैंक यू।
थैंक यू
ओके,
मैम,
शुक्रिया,
बाय मैम,
बाय
लव यू,
बाय बाय, थैंक यू,
बाय
बाय
बाय मैम,
बाय। So it's so lovely
बाय।
to talk to people from all over and really nice. And so now that's two people. We'll go live with one more person and then I'll let you guys get on. This has been a way for me to know my community. And it's something that I believe strongly in because I think, it's not just one sided, it's a two-way thing. Um, so let's see who else we can go live with. I'm so sorry because the requests come very fast and I'm not always able to click on it quick enough, and some go through, some don't go through. Horse Rider Zoom, hey, hi Gurmeet, hi Nikita, hi everyone who's joined. Yes, Teach for India is a wonderful organization. Shaheen Mystery and all the team, fantastic. It is amazing how so many kids have, through a good education, really elevated their opportunities, and it's very, very inspiring to see and hear about their stories. And today they've turned 15. Yeah, Sumera, great to have you here. Lovely. Hi, Mr. Bone. Hi, everyone. Hi, Nikhil. We're fine. Touchwood. Thank you. I hope you are too. Okay, that did not go through. Let me try my Hira. Hira, who's a dear friend, and we are on another group together. So let's see if Hira is able to join. Hi, Hira. How are you?
I was just writing to you that I love your lives and I really enjoy
Thank you.
coming on to watch all these conversations you have with people with, and it's so heartwarming to know what others are doing.
Thank you so much, Hira. And you always inspire, considering you do so many new things. I think reinvention should be your middle name. I think constantly doing new things from acting, writing, So, would you like to share any message with anyone? Anything you'd like to say to everyone who's on the live?
I think that everybody should take every opportunity that comes their way. They should not worry about what people will say, because that's what has helped me to do so many more things in life.
Right.
I never hesitate. If somebody says, do this for me, I do it without even thinking of, sometimes we tend to evaluate it with money. We say, "Arey, itna milega, to hi main karunga, ye karunga." But I tell my friends that, if you get an opportunity, it's one more thing on your resume.
Yeah.
And if you can do it and it's something that excites you, you should go ahead and do that thing. That's what I feel. And so I think I get all that. That makes me happier.
That's wonderful. I think, we've talked about this on some of our lives, and I've thought about it a lot. I think just defining what success means to you as an individual helps you to make decisions in life. And I think what gives you joy and happiness is a huge sign of success. So, while of course monetary and money is important, no one denies it. I do think if there's a certain level of earning, then you can also start doing stuff for pure enjoyment too, and perhaps that lead to more money as well eventually. So I agree with that.
It does.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It does ultimately. It ultimately does, because people see your work and then they want you to do more work for them.
Yes.
So it's always a stepping stone to more.
Yes. But having said that, I have to say it's a funny thing because while I completely agree, there's a strange thing that's been happening because of social media and because of this new word, influencer, or whatever one calls it. I, for example, I'll be very honest, and I'm saying this openly on a live. I actually come into a funny category because you see, I'm not some big celebrity and I'm not totally unknown. So when people invite me for things, whether it's to attend an event or speak at an event or whatever else, it's sometimes very tricky because for me, like going and speaking at an event is my work, and technically I would charge for that. But it becomes a bit awkward because sometimes people are very open about saying yes. This is a commercial thing and we'd like to pay you, but sometimes it's like, oh no, it would just be nice to hear your thoughts, and you know what I'm saying. So it becomes very hard to know when do you say yes and when do you say no, because if you keep saying yes, then you're just constantly doing stuff for free. And so it's a fine line because you want to do some things, but then if you keep doing that, then you kind of get known for just doing it for free, and then it becomes awkward to So
No,
it's a
yeah, Tara, I agree. But I agree with you totally because I have realized that in my life that now I'm at such a state where people think that I'll be happy to do things for them, but they don't realize that it doesn't give you self worth. So
Yes.
if you feel worthy about what you're doing or you feel the self worth in it, then do it. Every time, don't do free. I'm not saying
Yeah.
do it.
No,
I agree.
I completely agree
You
with
have
you.
to draw the line.
Yes. And I think what gives you joy and you feel it's going to add to your growth as well and to help others, there's no doubt that's great. But I do think, once, in fact, my dad told me long ago that, when people really value your worth, they will never hesitate to actually give you what you're worth,
Yes. True.
And sometimes
True.
people also feel awkward to even suggest it because they may think that
Yeah.
that in some weird way might insult you or something like that. So I think it's a very tricky and fine line, especially with this new world where there are so many new careers, right, sprouting out. Like 15, 20 years ago, there wasn't even the concept of an influencer or whatever, or you know what I mean. So it's an interesting one. But thanks so much for sharing your views and have a fabulous day. And
You too.
keep smiling. Take care.
I will.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you. So lovely chatting to Hira. And yeah, guys, so know your worth, do what you love, be practical. Not that I'm any expert on anything, but these are tips that I feel I've learned. Stand up for what you believe in, politely. Sometimes it's hard. You might have people be upset with you, you might have things not work out for a while. But I do think in the long run, it's super soul satisfying to be true to who you are. Okay, so on that note, guys, have a fabulous day. Hi, Obed. Hi, Govind. Bye, Ravi. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Hello, Tara, ma'am. The sunshine. Good to see you again. Hi from my son, Noor, and daughter, Anaya. Thank you, Sefu. Hi, Nilesh. Well said. Thank you so much. Same to you. Yes, people ask me, they're like, oh, why don't you write a book? I'm like, really? On what? I talk about all kinds of things. So write a book on what? But I am writing something. I don't know if I'll ever have the courage to publish it, but working on it. Thank you, Rahul. Rahul, so sweet, saying you are the perfect lady. How sweet. I don't know about any of that, but thank you. Shaista says, learn how to say no as well. Absolutely, Shaista. Taken me a long time to come to that. But I think, sometimes you need to have some kind of benchmark or some kind of reason to be able to give people when you say no, right? Because again, each to their own, but there comes a point where, like, I don't usually use a manager, I deal directly. And that's quite uncommon in the entertainment space. But I do that because I have a business background. I was at LSE, I worked at Accenture, and I enjoy doing the business side of things too. So sometimes it's very awkward because a lot of people use the manager as a way to filter out stuff. I can't do this, I'll have to check with my manager. For me, I have to just be honest. I have to say, look, that sounds amazing. I'd love to do it. But that's going to take a chunk of time from me and effort. And I do think that I should be compensated for that financially, and that sometimes is awkward to say, but then more often than not, it's actually so much better, to be honest, and people appreciate it. But yeah, I'm learning slowly how to say no. um, Thanks, Shaista. Hi, Rushali. Take care to you too. Camera is blue? Really? I didn't know that. The wall is blue. Maybe that's why. uh, Absolutely, yes. Hira says, take up what you want. Same here, just learning how to say no. Yeah, absolutely. Ma'am, do you believe in spirituality? Aditi says, yes, definitely. I mean, I'm not a very religious person or anything, but I definitely believe, I don't know what one would call it, spirituality and philosophical stuff. Like, I'm quite a big believer in, keeping your soul happy, all of us staying healthy and safe forever, touch wood, and doing things that help to enable that peace of mind over other stuff and all that. Hi, Hassan says, I am your big fan. Today is my birthday. Hassan Ali from Canada, happy birthday. And hi, Alicia. So lovely to have you all here. You guys know by now that I can keep talking, so I have to stop myself. Priyanka says 80-20 principle works here too. 80 of monetary, value driven, and 20 of passion stuff. Yes, I think that's a good principle. Again, each to their own, different for everyone. But I've always said passion and practicality. You have to marry the two. I can't just do everything for passion because I have bills to pay and I have to be practical about making money too. So, frankly, even when I left Accenture to act, my first thought was that I have to be able to earn. It may not be exactly equal because I'm leaving a very well paying corporate job in London to come and act. But I did give myself a time and I said that I have to, whatever I do, also earn. So for me, passion married practicality. I even started my show as a way to stay working and on screen, but it had to make money. And so, yeah, so I think I do agree with that 80-20 rule, but I think sometimes the number fluctuates depending on the person a bit too. Um, but yeah, that's a good one to use. Uh, Good. Hi, ma'am. Mrs. Shikhar Mishra says, "Good afternoon. Sending positive vibes from Lucknow. Same to you. Thank you." Um, Gar Pooja says, "Where do you live? We're in Bombay." Yes, absolutely, Hira. I'd love to talk to Priyanka. Maybe on the next live, that would be amazing. Superb to have your point of view. Aditi says, "You are a pure soul, ma'am, very positive towards life." Thank you. I really do believe in seize the moment, carpe diem, live every moment. Things are not always easy, not everything is hunky dory, but we all have one life that we know of. So we have to make the most of it. Hassan says, "Thank you so much. Please come back into Bollywood." I'd love to act more, but I have to get the offers, or I just keep creating my own stuff like the show. Sorry, my light went. Hi, Jason. Okay, guys, on that note, I'm going to let you go. Great to have all of you here. Uh, Last movie you watched recently, Adnan is saying. We are watching a show currently, and actually, we finished a show as well. Uh, what was it called? Oh gosh, now I've already forgotten. Can you believe this is what happens? We watch several shows, me, Rupak, and me, and we always enjoy watching together, and then I just forget the name. Um, oh my gosh, I've forgotten the name, but I will let you know. Work until passion pays, then go ahead, Hira says. The one with Nicole Kidman and oh my god, now how have I forgotten the name already? Anyway, it'll come back to me, but oh my god, and the one with Kate Blanchett. Oh my god, that was so moving. Oh god, how have I forgotten the name? It was like a one word. I don't know if it was Dilemma or what it was called, but yeah, something like that. Okay, guys, on that note, have a fabulous day. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra. Nilesh says, yes, saying no in a clean and polite way is also an art. Absolutely. Setting boundaries, even in family situations, with extended family, I think that's really important. Priyanka says, sure, would love to have a wholesome conversation. You are genuine glitter of the industry. That's so sweet of you, Priyanka. I'm so touched. Would love to have a good chat, and let's definitely do that soon. Uh, and on that note, have a fabulous rest of day. Let's definitely make that happen, Priyanka. And on that note, bye everyone. Have a great day. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra. Thank you for doing this live. Wishing you and all the viewers a peaceful and beautiful weekend, Nilesh says. Thank you. Same to you. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra. Bye, guys. I could keep going on and on chatting, but I have this rule of 3 people in each live. Otherwise, I'll just go on and on. So, Priyanka, I'm so tempted to just add you onto the live now, but let's do it properly and we'll plan it and maybe do it next Saturday or whenever's good. Okay. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra. Bye.